Tim, this dude is fearless.
Okay.
You want to know why?
Why?
He is a prosecutor in the state of Jalisco, Mexico. So
Oh, Lord.
he doesn't even need to fight. He loves to fight. And that's why Eric Garcia Benitez is in the ring tonight against a top prospect like Abdullah Mason. And he's a brawler who will just come forward.
Bro, he leaned in right there, lunged forward, and threw a looping left hand to the chest of Mason.
As we would say when we were kids, he socked him in the chest.
Shocked him in the chest. Stop his heart from beating. That's what my dad used to tell me all the time. You know, you hit him so hard in the chest, you can stop his heart. You know, give him a regular heartbeat. Like, Pops, chill out, man. I ain't trying to hurt nobody like that.
Mason's trying to hurt him with the left, and then he lands a right hand. And it looked like it should have been a knockdown, a flash knockdown.
He clipped him. But the guy, you know, Benitez was off balance. He was off balance when he shot that shot. He did get caught. Probably could have got a knockdown, but referee judgment in real time. But what I like about Mason, you know, double step prospect, you know, what that means is he passed the eye test for me. You know, I'm looking for technical skill. And what technical skill means is how well he throws his punches. It also means how well he moves in each direction. And plus it means how well he defends against punches.
Oh, counter right hand. That's the best way to defend against that. The fight is over as referee Mark Nelson calls an end to this fight. What an impressive counter shot.
That right there, counter punching to me is his staple. He is a tremendous counter puncher. That's what attracted me to him. Counter punching. One punch, that's all it took.
Round two of a scheduled 6-rounder for Abdullah Mason in the white trunks trimmed in yellow against Brazil's Alex de Oliveira. A man twice his age.
Oliveira is starting to move forward now. He's going to be looking to pick up the tempo a bit, getting caught on the inside. Things are not happening on the outside for him.
That's the problem. Everything is moving so fast.
Hey, every move he makes, he's getting countered.
First it was the left uppercut, then the right hook to the chin from Abdullah Mason. Every mistake Oliveira makes, Mason's making him pay. There's a stab, the left from Abdullah to the body, and there's a straight left.
Yeah, every time Oliveira thinks about doing something, Mason picks up on it and beats him to the punch. And then before he can gather another thought, he's getting hit again.
Because he telegraphs everything. That's why.
Mason now walking Oliveira down.
He hurt him with that stab down to the body. Straight left hand right down to the solar plex. It's a good shot, splitting the guards of Oliveira.
So the problem for Oliveira is he's fighting a young fighter, but he's not fighting a guy who's got young skill. He's got mature ability, and he's doing things way beyond his years. And Oliveira is probably shocked about that right now, because I'm sure this looks okay on the outside, but when you get in the ring with this, you realize that it's a real deal.
We talked about the fact that the arsenal of Abdullah Mason is there, but it's how he uses it that makes him different.
Look for that right hook from Mason to finish up top of Oliveira, because Oliveira's open for it. Mason has landed it several times, and it looks like Mason likes to finish his combinations with that punch.
Oh, nice lead. Oh, left. That one wobbles Oliveira. He's in bad shape, and Abdullah Mason tripling up on the left hook as Oliveira goes down for the count. Abdullah Mason earning his 5th consecutive knockout, 9 victories, 8 of those before the final bell. And it was a foregone conclusion that Oliveira just simply did not have enough to keep Mason off of him.
There's too much heat, too much firepower, too much youth, too much skill, too much ability, too much potential, too high.
What else, Dre?
There's too much of everything.
He was outgunned, outmatched.
Accurate, poised, powerful, 19 years old. This is a fighter beyond his years, Tim.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. Mature. Has a great team around him. His family's around him. Works extremely hard, extremely dedicated to the ring and to this craft. That's what it takes to get to the top.
Young man who we've seen fight on Ramadan,
Well, hands-free,
dealing with the
hands-free.
dietary
Hands-free.
restrictions. Nonetheless, he gives his best every time he's in that ring. And you see Cardenas, he's strong, and he's trying to make this a fight. He doesn't want to box with Abdullah. He wants to turn this into a fight.
Yeah, he wants to try to frustrate him any way he possibly can. He'll hold him in the inside. He'll roughhouse him. He's trying to do anything he possibly can to throw Abdullah off his game.
Nice right uppercut there from Cardenas as Abdullah leaned in. The corner of Cardenas yelling for him to take away his jab, and he lands a nice left. And Cardenas taking the fight to Mason.
No, stop. Let him up.
See,
Let him up.
you get the first layer of attack from Abdullah. I'm still looking for the second layer. The second layer. So, like, Abdullah reacts, his opponent reacts, but then where's the counter?
Right.
And then after the counter, where's the third attack? You get what I'm saying? You got to layer your attacks. He's still in that process of developing it. But his defense, I'll tell you, his defense has gotten a lot better after he actually lets his hands go. He's been defensively sound afterwards. All right, there's the one right there. Beautiful jab right there.
And that's part of the learning process. He told us from his last fight, straight left, puts Cardenas on his back. Speed. It's over. Power. Referee Tony Weeks
Trying to tell
says
you.
it's not worth counting. The only thing you got to count is the 9th knockout in 11 victories for Abdullah Mason. This kid can fight.
That was nasty.
We were hearing the corner of Benjamin Gourmet in Spanish saying, hey, you got 2 hands, go out there and throw them. Ray Barrera with the instructions.
You know, I like the offensive prowess. I love the energy that Mason brings into
that
the ring.
stick, Tim.
Yeah, that's a mean jab. That's a mean jab. However, if Mason was to slow things down a bit, I think he'll be a lot more effective.
Gourmet trying to pressure the young man.
But that's exactly what Gourmet needs to do, because he's not going to match him skill for skill. He just needs to take advantage of either the low points or sneak behind that offense, which he does by stepping under on Mason to get inside just to work some offense. And he's jabbing with him. So you get a good jabber, you jab with him. It'd be the battle of jabs.
But then you have power of Mason. You saw
he
the
hurt him with
double
that
left
shot.
hand, and you saw Gourmet
Look at
retreat towards the ropes. And Mason now looking to put an end to this fight. Those left hooks landing cleanly on the chin of Gourmet, who finally was going down and held onto the ropes, and it's a knockdown.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You all right? Yeah. Walk over here. You sure you're okay? Yeah. I'm gonna give you a real short leash. You gotta show me something, all right? You're taking a lot of punishment.
Love that. Love that.
Excellent job from Harvey Dock from the state of New York. Oh, what a finish from Abdullah Mason. He didn't need a short leash. All he needed was one shot to say good night. Wow.
You see Mr. Troy Isley, how far he moved up? His last performance, Troy Isley put on was spectacular. This is my #1 guy right here. However, Troy Isley is moving up that ranks, and if he continues to put on performances like he did last time inside the ring, he's going to move up the ladder.
His offense is really improving there with Bomac.
Oh, my.
Red
Offense,
spikes
offense and defense.
Villegas. Yes, sir.
Offense and defense.
In the corner, the obvious was being stated by Valiant Mason. The speed is killing this kid. So Mason needs to continue to not only throw fast, but throw hard and continue to let those hands go and punish Ron at the center of the ring. It's lefts and rights, and Abdullah Mason showing that mean streak, gets caught with the right hand. And will he respond in kind here against Ron, who continues to get pummeled? Worked back towards the corner, and the punishment continues until Lawrence Cole says this is enough. Abdullah Mason, 11 knockouts in 13 professional wins.
This kid is special. Just let y'all know right now, this young man is something else.
And it's the little things with Abdullah, right?
Yep.
He doesn't go jump on the corner, doesn't go in.
Nope.
You know what he did? Kind of stuck his tongue out a little bit.
Like, oh yeah, I got this.
He's mean, bro.
Little Michael Jordan on him.
This kid is mean inside
Yes,
the
he
ring.
is.
Nicest young man outside of it, but I told him straight up in the fighter meeting, if I'm across the ring and I see Abdullah Mason, that is not what I want to be looking at. But if I'm down here, I'm all about it.
Right?
This kid is so much fun to watch.
Yes,
20
he
years
is.
old. The eyes, Tim.
Tells it all. The eyes tell it all. Laser focused, concentrated all the way through. That's important. You know, this is what I was talking about. What
There's
a
that
straight
flurry.
left hand.
And that one puts Ohan down again, and he's got to think about what's next. And the corner
unreal.
is on there, and now we see that the fight has been called by Mark DeLuca in the blue corner. He had seen enough.
Hey.
What a blistering finish from this young man, Abdullah Mason. He gets to 15 victories, 13 by way of knockout.
Short hook on the inside, right on the chin, lands for Vasquez, putting Abdullah Mason on that canvas.
Vasquez has 21 knockouts in 26 victories. This is what he's capable of doing if you give him a shot. And Abdullah Mason got a little bit over anxious. He's getting a little bit too close to a very dangerous La Fiera Johan Vasquez. And my goodness, what excitement we saw in the opening round.
He got to tuck that chin. That's it. That's what it is. You got to tuck that chin. If you tuck that chin, you put that chin down into your chest, especially when you're throwing your offense.
Now
hand
that
hurt him.
straight left
Thank
hurts
you,
Vasquez.
legs.
And he's making him dance, but this is where Vasquez has been the most dangerous. And now you see Mason taking his time, settling his way in, feinting his way in,
of course.
and not just exchanging. You live and you learn, Tim, and you download information.
Absolutely. That shows you everything about his IQ. Great IQ. But again, I love his toughness because, again, he went down twice. First time ever in his career. I'm sure he ain't even been down in the amateurs. And he's handling it well. Shows you how conditioned he is, where his mindset is, and he's still in there trying to go for the kill.
Vasquez holding and punching, and Abdullah says, you hold me, you better hold me tight because I'm going to go to your body and drop you with the shot to the solar plexus.
He mean.
That's it.
He mean.
It's a body shot. If you put Abdullah Mason down, you better put him out. Because if not, he's taking you out.
That's what I'm talking about.
The doctor is checking in on Manuel Jaimes here, and they're going to let him continue. Go
It's like
ahead.
I was watching Nico all watch today. I didn't call this fight. However, he heard his opposition but didn't even know it.
Yeah.
He heard his opposition several times and didn't even know it. Didn't even step on the gas. He even heard him with a jab and didn't see it. Abdullah, he sees it.
54 to 15 total, but look at that second round. 21, followed by 18 in the third round. And one punch landed from Jaimes in round number 2. You see the defensive
right
efficiency right there. Nice
Oh
right
my
hand
God.
from Jaimes, and then that left hook from Abdullah Mason says, I'm going to let you get one, but the get back's going to be worse.
Sharp. And that was off the back foot. He was moving back. And that shot.
Knockdown of the fight.
Still blazing fast, quick, accurate, right on the money.
How demoralizing is it? You just landed your best shot of the fight, and next thing you know, you're down again. And now Abdullah Mason is going for the finish. Nice left uppercut again.
You see,
Body
it
shot.
seems helpless. Look, Jaimes he's in there throwing. Jaimes got some dog in him. You know, he's in there trying to work. Abdullah, again, he's just battered. That's just what it is. All the way around the board, across the board, I should say. But Jaimes is not here to lay down. He's in there fighting, man. He's in there just trying to win. He's definitely trying to win. But
You
again,
saw how he had to reach there, Tim, because of the height and the reach of Abdullah Mason and just how quick he is.
it's not only that. It's just knowing your distance. You know, that takes time to master, understanding your distance. And understanding that, hey, every time I step back or push off that front leg and I step back.
Oh,
hold on.
goodness.
Forget about what I'm saying right now. I just want to see this finish right
There
now.
it is. It has to be the end. Fourth round, appetite for smoke. The entire Mason family is on their feet. Valiant is happy. Abdullah has done it again.
If you make a mistake, it's going to be costly against Abdullah Mason. Outstanding work, taking his time, being patient, not rushing himself, being a seasoned pro right now.
And you've got to do that against a fighter with 21 knockouts in 26 victories, like the Namibian Jeremiah Nakatila, who throws a right hand to the body of Abdullah Mason.
Abdullah right now, he's just working on things inside the ring. He knows that Nakatila don't belong in the ring with him.
And you see the legs shaky once again on Jeremiah Nakatila. We talked about the chin being shot worn. And every time that Mason makes contact with the power shot, you see that Nakatila feels it.
Yeah, it look like he put him on eggshells, don't it? And I think just Nakatila's balance in general is just not there. You know, that tells me right there he's definitely a faded fighter. Ooh.
Nice counter right, though, from Nakatila. He's still dangerous. He's still going to throw.
Oh, he's still dangerous, absolutely. He got a cut over his eye now, too.
Nice jab from Abdullah Mason, just measuring out Nakatila. Trying to land that shot. That straight leg stiffened the legs of Jeremiah Nakatila.
Nakatila doing the right thing right now, tying up, buying himself some time. Got 1 minute and 38 seconds left on the clock. Let's see if Abdullah Mason can get the stoppage in this round. I called for.
Ooh. Left from Mason, and Nakatila trying to land that right hook. And you see that left eye closing. Big hematoma under the eye of Jeremiah Nakatila. That's a bloody mess.
And look, a hurt fighter is always a dangerous fighter, especially when you have a hurt fighter that is fighting for his life right now. And Nakatila.
Referee Chris Flores tells Nakatila,
right hand.
Show me something. Shows him a right hand.
Look at that. Putting that poison on him, that jab. And that jab is hard. It's almost like a backhand, like the left hand. It's the weakest punch in the tool bag, but when you can step in like that, the way Mason does, it becomes a power shot.
Ooh, nice counter left from Nakatila. Both missed their opening salvos, but then that was sweeping left hook from Nakatila found a home, and there's a right.
Man, that's some power. But I love the fact that Abdullah Mason isn't spooked of it. He's staying close. Again, getting underneath it, avoiding that power, and landing his shots. That's the beauty about Abdullah Mason.
He's in the pocket.
Yes.
He's in the danger zone because he says, if I'm in danger, you're in more danger. There's that left hook from Abdullah Mason. Referee Chris Flores steps in at the back. The doctor is coming up to check on that left eye. It's a big gash. The fight is stopped, and Abdullah Mason will get the technical knockout win.